Hello everyone on the YouTube and the TikTok, wherever you are on these social media, and we are greeting all of you. We wish you a peace of Christ, and this is a pleasure that we came back here again, and we have a package we want to share with you, my friends, my colleagues. I want you very to pay attention and listen very careful what I bring to you just today and now. My friends, my colleagues, we've been saying this long time. We spent long time saying these things. But according to studies, we what we see or what we think, the people they don't care about what we say every day, even we try hard. Why? They don't care about it. They don't want to listen it. And sometimes we ask ourselves, why? Do we are we making the mistake, or we are doing bad things to come to share with you this kind of story, or what's going on in this world? Maybe people they think that uh, well, we lost something we can do, or in this whole time we spend here to telling you this, but not my friend. That's not how it seems. It's not how it is. My friends, my colleagues, and I remind you the way I chose to use this language. It is not to pride or to do anything that is like that. I chose to use this language not because I am expert, I am anything, I am uh, genius who experienced in this language, but I chose it because it have a lot of people which is uh, speak or spoken in this kind of language. That's why I chose this language to use it that may global listening me if it's possible. Wherever this video reach, no matter what, even it can be two people, five people, 10 people, whoever, even if you are one who are listening to me, that's not matter. The matter, what I am saying here, you are just listening it. You are just listening. That's the only problem I should have or I should be concerned about. So, friend is a colleague, I'm not gonna to spend long time on that. Let me straight to point and continue what bring me here again today. Uh, as many videos I've uploaded here on this TikTok and this social media, have gotten few viewers, but it was not problem with that. The problem among those few people who look at it, look at looked, looked this video, uh, maybe there is something have they get that get from. Let me repeat this sentence. Maybe I said it in a wrong way. Let me say this again. In those, among those people, among those few group of people who viewed my post, my video, is there something have you got in that video? I don't know. The solution is yours. But friends, colleagues, without going further, I want to say this. I think it's what brought me here is that we are in the world, but the people they don't know what the world that they are in, how it is, how it works, how it, how it is going on. That's the problem we have as people. You know, world you've learned it, you've done anything to in this world, you've experienced in this world, you pass this through in many things, like I don't know what you pass through, but this world, there is something it didn't teach you, and is what I want to say and to tell you today. In this world, do you know that there is a kind of group or security society works in shadow, covering their face by using the signs like this, like that. You know, some some among those signs or does marks you see it by the some stars, some um, these entertainers from whole world. You see those things they do it every day in the songs, in the movies they pray every day. And you know that, but you don't know what it means. This world it is going toward in a darker place, but the people they don't know it. And even some of them or a few people who know that, they don't care about it. Why? Because they are being read by Lucifer, by Satan. But the people they don't know it. We are walking in shadow, we are walking in a darkness, but we don't see. And even the one trying to look or to see, they're being pushed back. They're being, oh, this is a dark era we are living. So, friends, colleagues, I want you to wake up. Not using these social medias, knowing that this is something you have to be proud of, being have flowers, being have the ones who follow you every day, what you do. Even if someone, when I see on this social media, I see the ones who have the crowd follows them. They are he's you to be content of lavish things or useless things, or these are TikTok TikTok contenters. Okay, maybe. I'm sorry, here you have to be patient for me. Let me repeat this. These TikTok creators, they are some of them who have many followers. They use it to create idiot things. But many people they followers because that's it. That's what is that is what is fashionable fashion. What is it? Why don't you ask yourself why this is happening? Why this continue to be ambiguous? Why? Why don't you ask that question? You know why good things or some important speech, some important videos are being skipped. But these are rubbish ones, these are comedians, these are comics, these people who are saying idiot things, they're saying how they make a sexual like that, they're being watched. They're being watched. And many people they're following them, they're liking, they're sharing it. But that is not even our concerns. Our concern is this. Maybe you don't even care about God, or you are not fanatic religion, okay? You are not interested in religion, but there is something you have to be interested in by all means, even you don't want to. We are in this world, and what is happening in this world will affect you as well, anyway, in any way, in any case. You have to be part of a solution yourself. You have to be part of your solution. Friends, I'm talking about this, and I'm saying this very loudly on this social media because I have seen a lot of things. I have seen how this all works. We can't take this long, being up so high. Let's concentrate on this point, on what is happening in this world. What is are we looking? Friends, take your eye back to where we came from longer time, little more time ago. Um, when we were in COVID-19, we've seen a lot of things as well. But let me start from 2000s, the year 2000s when it was beginning. Um, there are many things came and have been adopted, and it came rush, come very suddenly. People how they didn't expect it to come, but it came. It came how? Let me say this very careful, very careful. I've been told even I was young that time in the 2000s. Uh, that time, people they were so afraid. They thought that the world is going to end. Many people they expected that year 2000s was the apocalypse apocalypse time, but it wasn't. Many people they expected that, but do you know what happened that year behind bars, behind what we see, what we see by these eyes? That time is the time when meetings have been held in these Egyptian pyramids. That's where Satan and his demons and Illuminati agents, these are people who work with Satan, they gathered, and they held meeting, talking about how they are going to change how humanity was used to be. And that's where things have changed absolutely, completely. That's where, these social media have been created and becomes many these social medias and these websites where they shows these kind of pornography and these kind of everything they have been prepared that. So in that meeting happened or held in that year 2000s, there have been spoken many things like how they are going to change the 21st century, and how these are things will be implemented by using these social media, by using political system, or by using this World Economic Forum to change the economic of world and to compass and to put down and to make or pace this economic of a world. You hear about this IMF, this International Monetary Fund. You think that this is a figure. There's nothing to it works actually. It is a figure shows that here is the fund makes or make or gives the aid for those who need it. Like who? Do you know who? World Health Organization and this UN, United Nations. These are the figures. These are the statue. It is not works. Many people, even you hear about you listen these leaders of ours, they say are blaming these UN and that they are doing nothing about bringing peace again, but they are destroying us. They are, why? Why you don't ask that questions? Why they are not doing anything while they have those requirements when they have every kind of things we should need to be saved or to be um, have us what we want. Why don't you ask that? Why don't you? But you are busy by looking on your video, but you don't know where you are going. Why are we interested in this? We just we just have seen that this is it's going to be harder than how it was as we continue to tread ahead because we are very very close to the end of this world and the end it is in this context. Don't you think that end will come because they have bombarded these nuclear weapons? They will be that kind of narratives you have in your mind. Don't you think that one side people they think that end of world will come uh, by by coming back of Jesus Christ. That's it, and how it will come. And some other hand, they think that the end will come because these or to launching these nuclear weapons or to to be struggling of these kind of superpower countries like the US and the Russia, China and India, like other that countries that they should be struggling, it should be in conflict. That's where it should bring end to this world. But we see that in this context as well. We are not looking end of this world in that context. How this world it will end and what actually will end this world? That's two questions you have to ask. How this world it will end and what actually will end this world. And you belong to this world, you should be in asking that question. Because you are belong to this world, even if you don't care about your health or your own sake, please care about your family, your friends, your brothers, your sisters, your mothers and fathers. Maybe if you don't have that, then you should be worried about your soul, your flesh, where you will go after your death. Maybe your this body, this is the body, this is flesh, this is it is rotten, it is rotten, and when they shot you, they shot you, you die, and in more and more, it takes a few days to start to decay, start to rotten. That's what body means. That it is nothing. It is just a meat. It is just uh, trash. But there is the important thing you have to care about so much and is so very very careful. Your soul, your flesh. Where will your soul will go after die, after your fate? Why don't you ask that question? You know, there are many these conception or these theories. Many people they say it's made for it. Some of they believe that when you die, you immediately straight to the hell where you are being punished, you are being hurt by demons, by Satan, and it is a kind of. Some they think that when somebody dies, immediately go to somewhere we don't know, or maybe he climb up and go to university, and he will come back into one little kids or little in the babies which is being born. So that's how what many people they think. Some they think that when you die with many sins, or you die if you die like a sinner, you go to hell, and when you die by when you are a Christian, you go to heaven. To heaven, that's what many people they think. But what is real? What what if you should be right or no? This is a key question, and I'm not gonna answer it to you. You have to seek solution. You have to be concerned. You have to be worried about your life, because you live today, but tomorrow you don't know if you will believe. If you will be living. That's what you should be asking, and you should be saying. You should be expecting. And but there is something I've knew. I came to know. When you have everything, you become idiot. When you have everything, I'm talking about everything, you become idiot. You don't know what it really means to be in this world. But we are here maybe to remain you, to wake up you, to reveal you, to wake up, understand, know what is going on and what is happening in this world. Especially for those who kept listening to me until this 21 minute. I want to remind you, because it took that long time to listen to me very careful. I know you know what I'm talking about. Maybe I am talking, many people they are not understand me. They are not hearing. Even the ones who hear me out, they don't understand me. And even those the one who understand me, they don't listen to me. Do you know there is two kind of things. There is a kind of heard, to be heard, and there is a kind of to be listened to. You should hear me out, but you don't listen me out. Listen me out. That's a different thing. But what I want you is just to listen to me and do what I am asking you, because I'm not asking you money. And even I do, it is not sign if you want, it's not a sin if you want, give it to me if you want. My number is up, down. So, but what is it's not our matter. It's not a matter. Our friends, colleagues, for those ones took your time and listening me, what I want to point out is that we are in a dark world, but we have to wake up and to make our eye alert and to be vigilant, because where we are it is not good. Even if we are so busy, the demons, the Satan and his agents, Illuminati, they are working day and night, 24 hours every day. They don't have this kind of pause, this kind of break. They do every day, and they are working. And even these are leaders of this world. They are working under the dictatorship, and they are doing what they've been told to do. Even these are leaders like these. I want you to have this knowledge, which is called stigmatized knowledge. Some people, you think that when you see these leaders of ours, they're doing the thing. I'm not a government opponent. I'm not wanting to show that the government is not good, or the leader they are good, or they want to maybe was good, but now they have changed from the beginning of 19 or 1918th century. These are things have changed at all. Now in 21st century have changed it more and more, where the leaders are not doing what they think into their mind. They're bringing what they've been told to bring. And I wanted to tell you, there's a digital ID they're bringing to society. You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. I'm sorry. You have to pay attention about it. Because why? Why they bringing that? Why? Why don't you ask that? Why don't you think very carefully what that means? Don't fear. Don't be afraid of people. People, they will kill you just to kill you. And you know it is a common thing to be killed. It's a common thing to be killed. But there is something afraid or more, um, more furious and more frightened. Where you go when you've already dead? Where you go? That's a problem you have to ask. Don't fear these people. They shoot you today, they kill you, they execute you today, but tomorrow they are next. And as much as they hurt you, as much as they killed you, at the time it is how they will be being killed. The one who killed by using the sword, he will be killed by using the card, by using the sword. I'm sorry. Missing someone. I'm sorry. But that's another point. That's another what I want to tell you. Friends, colleagues, I can say many things. I can point out many things to say about this world, these are leaders of ours. But